In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 products I love to use in my scale model building. These have become essential to my model bench. I think they would make fantastic gifts for any scale modeler. Gift them to modelers you know or to yourself. There are links to all of these products in the description. Some are affiliate links which help to support the channel. If you choose to use the affiliate links, we may earn a small commission at no cost to you. This is genius. Since I started using one, I can't build without it. Look at all these parts. The goal of model building is to get them all stuck together. But which ones? And did I forget anything? How to keep track? Where did the front bumper go? I like having my parts organized and readily visible. If I'm picking up lots of parts from other kits or loose parts bins, I'd like to lay out the possible choices as I'm thinking through the project. I like that these trays are transparent. I can just place the tray on a dark or a light surface, depending on the color of the parts, to better see them. Best of all, these particular trays have rounded corners, which makes picking up parts easy. Like many modelers, I have several builds going on at the same time. Not only can I dedicate a tray to each build, but they fit into drawers that I have for each project, where I keep the kit boxes and other materials for that project. Oh look, I have 8 projects going at once. If a project is set aside for a while, when I get back to it, rather than poking through the bottom of a kit box, on this tray I can see components at a glance. I can easily see which assemblies are completed or what stage they're at to pick up where I left off. At 28 to 3600 cycles per minute, this reciprocating sanding tool by Display makes finishing quick and easy. I've wished I could move this fast when using a file. I use it for refining and finishing, not for hogging out areas or sanding big chunks. Quieter than a rotary tool, it's smaller and lighter and comfortable in the hand. It's rechargeable battery operated, with a lit battery indicator and a lit speed indicator. There are different shaped sanding heads to best fit whatever you need, and it comes with a variety of sanding grits. Peel off the backing from the abrasive and stick it on the head. Everything fits in this handy case. I think it would make a great gift. These tins have a special feature that makes them better than my old Altoid tins. I like to keep track of really small parts in these aluminum tins. Some parts are so small I feel safer corralling them in a dedicated container. Especially handy if it's a bunch of related parts, like these headlight lenses. I have used Altoid tins or even old 35mm film containers. But these have special lids that I can put on tight and not worry the parts will become the subject of a floor search. Look, I can see what's in it without having to open it. See-through lids, even less risk of spilling the contents. And they fit nicely in my trays. They come as sets, different sizes. Larger ones make good holders for toothpicks and Q-tips. I use them around the house for things like garden seeds. Check the link in the description for what suits you best. Every bench needs good lighting, and this kind of lamp puts the light right where I need it. It's pretty even lighting, but not completely shadowless. There is some lighting contrast, so you can see the shapes and notice imperfections that need work. I was, at first, afraid the light would be too uniform, but I like how bright this is without being glaring. It's adjustable. You can make it brighter or make it dim, and you can adjust the color temperature from warm to cool. So far, I found from my scale projects the space between the stands is sufficient. It's foldable for storage and has this handy remote. This one has a bracket for a smartphone on the top. You can record what you're doing, or you can be watching our videos as you work. Here's a helpful gift a modeler can enjoy even when away from the bench. What does every modeler like to do when not building? Talk to other model builders about building, of course. A subscription to a Scale Model Hobby magazine brings fresh insights from the hobby community. They showcase trends, building tips, news of new kits and tools, and reviews of recent shows and award winners. For automotive modelers, I recommend Auto Modeler Magazine and Model Cars Magazine. You'll find comprehensive hobby coverage and articles by new and veteran writers. Model Cars is a classic. Greg Hutchings and his team have been covering the hobby for over 25 years. Auto Modeler Magazine is a relatively new publication, but its editor, Scott Colmer, is a lifetime modeler. He and his wife Nani and their team bring us another perspective. Their investigative journalism uncovered the collection of famed modeler Richard Carroll. Links to the magazines are in the description. I hope these suggestions were helpful. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and consider becoming a patron of Model Car Muse to help us keep this content coming.